don't you just hate it when old people come up and just decide they want to rape you? I hate that.
Yeah, and they just like talk, like they just come out of no reason, just fucking explode at you for the stupidest thing, and they call you disrespectful.
And then they want to call the cops on you, and yeah. Anyway, let's just tell them the story now.
So we were walking back from McDonald's, right? And we decided, hey, why not? Let's go home and chill. So we were going home to chill, and all of a sudden this disgraceful motherfucker comes up, and he's just standing there on the other side of the street. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with this McDonald's cup because we just came back from McDonald's. I place it on the ground gently. I walk away. This guy right here, he's like, he kicks it, and then this guy across the street decides like, you guys are disgraceful motherfuckers. And then we're like, okay. And he's like, I'm gonna call the cops on you for littering. And so we're like, okay. And we just keep walking. He's like, I have a better idea. Why don't I just follow you to your house and shit on your lawn? And I was like, I would love that. Could you please do that? And he's like, oh, you gonna be disgraceful, you motherfucker? And I was like, yeah, why not? And then he was like, why don't I just take a shit on you right now? And I was like, no. And we walked away, and he's like, come here, you. Me and you need to have a nice little chat. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna talk with you. He's like, yeah, it's because you're a little faggot, aren't you? And I was like, no. Like, see, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm sick of this. I'm like, you're going to call the cops on us for littering? I'm fucking sick of this. Like, seriously, go the fuck away. I'll call the fucking cops on you for fucking harassment, you motherfucker. And then this guy's like, yeah, why don't you go home?
Yeah.
And that's how it happened.
And we were gonna go back.
And beat the shit out of him with pennies and socks.
Well, socks and pennies. And,
maybe bars with soap in there, too.
yeah. And so, yeah, that's when old people fucking piss you off because they're homeless and they just hate the world, and you kind of just want to stab them in the neck with,
And they wear like
a knife.
They wear like sailor hats and carry their
Like
coats around and tie their coats around their waists
and
and
wear
yell at
all blue and homeless and shit like that.
and wear one-piece snowsuits in the wintertime.
Yeah. And then we were like, okay, so if he comes up to us again, well, we'll make him throw the first punch and then beat the shit out of him and stick our throbbing dicks in his anus.
Yeah.
And then ejaculate on his face and ask him how it's like to be our bitch.
Yeah, and then like put him in our tool shed and just like saw him up into little pieces and then eat those pieces because we're carnivores. And then like take our little cat mittens and be like, oh, so cute, why don't you look at the blood? And he would be like, meow, meow, and then lick at the blood.
That's terrible. That's a terrible thing to say.
I got way off topic there.
Yes, you did.
Totally off topic.
So yeah. Anyway, watch out for old people. If they piss you off, just get a sock, fill it full of pennies, beat the shit out of them with it.
And if you see some guy in a blue shirt and he's just following you around, he's old and he has a little lunchbox that's
and a
red.
Cooler.
A cooler. That's what it is. Not a
cooler.
lunchbox. A cooler.
And I think it was blue. The matching outfit.
No, it was red.
It was red.
Because wow, that's really tacky.
Yeah. And
then his coat tied around his waist and a little sailor's hat, and then he liked to bitch teenagers out.
Yeah, and if you see him around, just like punch him in the face for us and be like, "This is for Cody."
This has been Snazzycats on Why Old People Piss You Off. And cut.
Your mother cuts.
Your mother likes cheese. Oh.
Ejaculation.